Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode on the Hermitcraft Season 7 server. I hope everybody is having a great day today. I'm doing okay myself. I'm a bit stressed out. We will talk about that in just a moment. But before we get into the video, let's go ahead and do our question of the day. We got a lot to do today. It's going to be a good episode. So my question for you is simple. Grian just started advertising Mumbo for mayor. And we never even really talked about anything like that. So I'm curious, if Hermitcraft was to have an election, who do you think would win as mayor? And who's got your vote, guys? Let me know down in the comment section below. Okay, so I'm gonna put a timestamp at the top of the video really quickly because if you guys don't want to hear about the money, I want you to be able to skip it. So YouTube has not been putting ads on my videos. Occasionally I will get a pre-roll or an end roll, but that is how almost all content creators make their living. And with the ads not being placed like they should be, my revenue is down about 65%. That's a problem. It's making it hard for me to live and pay my bills, and so I'm here asking for your help. For one, I will let you know that I've been putting more ads on the videos. That was literally Google's response to the issue. Instead of putting 2 ads, put 4 in hopes that they populate, which is not a very good way to fix things because there's probably an underlying issue. But the other thing I'm going to ask you to do is check out my Patreon, guys. You can find the link to that in the description. But yeah, so if you see more ads on the videos, that's why. I'm not trying to just make more money on purpose. I'm just trying to be able to, pay my bills and eat food. So anyways, we're going to head over to the spawner now because I got some awesome stuff to show you. Okay, so I am over at the mob spawner that we have been working on. Oh my God, guys, this thing is ridiculous. Now, right now on the server, there's like 10 people on. And so the performance of the server or the mob spawner is suffering a little bit. So with 10 people on, we're getting this many mobs. Yesterday during the live stream, we were getting like over 70 mobs, like every flush. And it was just absurd. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the things that I have done to improve what I've already built. I don't want to say improve Nimbomb's design because that's not possible. So first things first, I've made my center platform over the middle of the spawner. This makes it that all the platforms spawn evenly. So man, look at all that. And then I wanted to show you one quick thing really fast. Let's look at the drops real fast because down here is what we have so far, and that is about 7 to 8 minutes total time. That's not a lot of time. Next thing that I have added in is just a simple lever over the droppers or near the droppers that will flood the platform when I am not here. We need to keep this thing flooded because about 900 mobs spawn on these platforms. So what you see right now, it looks like plain daylight. Well, that is because our game modes have trigger night vision, when in reality it's really, really dark and you can't see anything. That's how mobs spawn. So that's why it looks like daytime. So let me turn the night vision back on. All right, so I've got everything kind of tidied up top there. So you're gonna notice that there's a different collection platform. This thing worked out pretty much perfect because when we have the other one, the mobs are kind of getting stuck, and they are still getting stuck a little bit, but I connected all 4 of them together. I expanded it out 1 to 2 blocks, and it's really been a lot more effective. As you can see, the mobs are they're constantly flowing in. So today what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to build the 4th platform and see this thing in like full action. It's going to be awesome. Oh, and by the way, I'm in my creator account if you don't know, or my spectator account. I'm actually AFK right there. But yeah, just getting those minimal mobs, it looks pretty amazing. Eventually I will want to change how the storage works as well. Right now we've just got a simple hopper collector. We are going to need a lot of storage for this, guys, especially when, okay, well now it's starting to work even better. Look at the ridiculous, and that's not even what we were getting yesterday for full spawns. So if you're following along with my build and you're working on your own in a very similar fashion, the way that we were doing things before isn't really going to work. So what we need to do now is we need to locate our center area of the block. Easiest way to do this would simply be to extend a platform out from the middle, which is this one, and we'll go all the way over, and where these 2 lines meet will be where the dropper will sit, and that'll give us exactly what we need. So It looks like we are this block right here. So that's in line, that's in line. So now that I can, I've got that block down, what I'm actually gonna do is just go ahead and remove that and put a dispenser down. And now we can continue on like we did. So we'll go up every 2 blocks. So just like simple, so the easiest way to really do that though is to just literally go up 2, add a dispenser, up 2, add 2, 1 more, add a dispenser. You need to do this 10 times, so I highly suggest doing it in a way that you just don't lose track like I would. So I've got 3 down, go up 2, or throw 1 down, add 2, and then just do that over and over again. But one thing I really highly suggest is just making sure that you flood these platforms, guys. This thing is no joke when there's not a lot of people online. So anyways, let me get this done. Now that you've got your main pillar set up, again, we're just going to go down, adding an observer every time we go. Now, one thing that I have found to make this just a little bit easier is that every level that has a dispenser, you should really just go ahead and place 1 slab down to give yourself some room to work off of. I've noticed that because I suck at placing blocks sometimes, that I have a hard time getting things where I need them if I don't pre-plan. So going down, adding a observer facing downwards, all you gotta do is just click. You don't have to do any fancy redstone. Place a block there, and then just keep doing that all the way down. This mob spawner, guys, has exceeded expectations. Like, I was really apprehensive at first due to the fact that I'm on a server, but after last night's stream and just watching the craziness of this thing, holy crap, guys. There's no words for how well this thing works when there's not, a ton of people on or AFK. So 1 more down, there we go, adding our slabs in, there we go. All right, put our observer in. And I think we are on the bottom level. All right, so 1 more slab and 1 more observer. I think we're good. Nope, we got 1 more. Okay, there we go. And all right, so now I've just got to put the platforms in. That's pretty straightforward. So once I have that all finished up, I'll be back. Okay, guys, platform and everything has been built. We are now on the last portion, which is simply putting all the water buckets in and then getting the redstone set up, which is very easy to do. So let's get going. I am excited to see this thing run in full-fledged. I'm not sure that it'll work perfect the first try. I wish I could put into words how well it worked yesterday. Like, it's very temperamental sometimes, and I don't know. I think it's gonna be awesome. I've decided to change the shop that we had. Initially, I was going to make a shop where you had access to the spawner, but I have decided against that. I'm actually going to be making a mob drop shop instead. So there we go. Get that one in there. So are we okay? This is the last level. All right, we're good to go there. Now, do I have any food? I have to grab some food. Okay, so let me cover my hole up here. I had to bridge my way back up because I forgot rockets like a dum-dum. That's right, I said it. Dum-dum. Slabs, and I need some food. There's food. Okay, so we just have to get the redstone set up, which we know how to do. It's very easy. All right, so we got our slabs. We need repeaters and comparators, which are in one of these shockers. Guys, I need to get organized pretty badly. It's getting out of control a little bit. Yeah, it's gotten pretty bad. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so the only thing that I am missing is a lever. I thought I had a few extra ones, but I guess not. So we'll just have to make one. I'm sure we have an extra piece of cobblestone around here somewhere. There we go. All right, quickly make a lever. Awesome. All right, so we have to go about 7 blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so back here we put a comparator and then put the lever behind that. That doesn't need to be turned on right now. And then we have to do these all in full delay. I fixed the one you told me about, by the way. Thank you very much. Appreciate that love. There we go. Let's go all the way down and around. It's pretty easy stuff. This redstone circuit that he came up with for this is pretty genius, actually. So simple, and it's super effective. Okay, we are all taken care of there. I need to get a few pieces of redstone dust. The dust of the redstone. There we go. And then gonna make another lever. There we go. So on this side over here, I'm gonna place this down. This will be to turn the water on and off. Connect that right there, and then connect this down here. So we are good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my creator or my spectator account online, and we are gonna do our first full 4 spawner test. Very exciting stuff, guys. I'm curious, how do you think this thing is going to run with everybody online? Let me know down in the comments. All right, guys, so the spawner is now fully functional. I am so proud of this build, but even right now, with a lot of people online and a lot of AFK members, we're still getting decent spawns. This is okay. Yesterday we were getting about triple this with the 3 spawners only. That a lot of dropped right there. So we're definitely getting good rates right now, but once like nobody's online, this thing is going to work amazing. And as you can see, they're starting to spawn a little bit better. That one platform over there has quite a bit. I may need to adjust the middle platform. Like I have it directly in the center, I believe. But you never know. Like like that is, I don't want to say it's minuscule, but it does make a pretty big difference when you're kind of like standing there. So good rates. Let's check the drops real fast. We had about a half a chest down here. This thing is filling up pretty quickly. One bottleneck that I have found is that the hoppers are just not fast enough to transfer the amount of items that we are getting from this thing. But I am super proud of this build. Nimbomb, God, that guy is like a savant at Minecraft. It's not even funny. Look at all the juicy, delicious mobs. So we're getting better rates now, it seems like. They're pretty good amount there. Wow, this thing is insane, man. I love this spawner. I'm so glad I built it. We're gonna get a lot of diamonds for our mob drop shop. Okay, guys, we are down in the storage room, and I noticed something. I think I limited myself a little bit too much up top, and so we need to kind of fix that down here. One thing that I have noticed is that we don't really have a lot of like practical areas to build stuff. If we go upstairs, majority of that is all glass. That's kind of almost for show at this point, and that's why there's been slow progress in the base, because I wasn't sure what to do. So I think I have a good idea for that, because there's a lot of projects that I still want to take on, but I don't have anywhere to put them. So my idea is to cut out a few corners of the base down here, so you'll be able to come down and then probably either walk to one of the sides. I was initially going to put them like right here, but because of the water canals back behind here, that's not really a feasible option. So what I think we're gonna do is I think we're gonna put them in the corner. So I'm thinking we come down, since this side is technically the interface of the storage. I think the 2 sides that we'll be working on are these 2. So the problem is how much do we take out? Because really, I mean, we could probably get away with taking out like 2, like this right here maybe, and then doing that on both sides and making diagonal entrances into the base. So let's try that real fast. Now what this does is this gives us some underground area that will allow us to do some projects, sugarcane farms, potion areas. Because if you don't know this already, one of my goals this season was to become shop free, I guess, shop independent, where I don't really use any of the shopping districts, because I've always relied on that so much, and I want to be able to be a better Minecrafter, and I think that is the first step to that. So let me get rid of these 2 real fast, and then I think we'll be okay. Get rid of that. Oh, I didn't get rid of that. There we go. So now, so let's grab some stone. So I'm thinking if we just put a wall in right there, that's kind of cramped, but that is definitely something that we could walk through. What if we put a wall in the back instead of the front? Nah, it's definitely got to be right there. Do you guys think that is okay? I'm not sure that I'm 100% with that. We would definitely need to fill all this in. There we go. I don't really want to take out any more space is the issue, because we'll lose more chests, and that's not what I wanted to do. So walk in, and then we can have our design continue. So that would just be lamps every block. I know I have lamps in my inventory. And then we could just get clear of this room by walking through this. Maybe leave an access in for the room there. I don't know if I like that or not. I think it's, honestly, I don't really think we have an option. All right, so this is what I've got so far. I actually changed the blocks to walls, and it looks a lot better right there. I'm pretty happy with that. Continued the pathway down and did it on the roof here. We are limited with some blocks on top there, but I think I can probably hide that enough to where you won't be able to see it. I like that a lot. So let me know what you think of this design. In general, the design of this floor as well. I never really got a chance to read the comments for that one. I want to finish this up by going through and getting all of the under blocks taken care of, and then doing the ceiling as well. So I'm excited because this gives us possibility to do so much more in the base. I felt so limited before, and I also would really like to run an idea past you guys really quickly. So let me put all my stuff up here, and we're going to go to the ceiling, or to the outside, to the ceiling. Yes, that's exactly what it's called. All right, up we go. I have an idea for the top of the base that I want you guys to gander at. So right now we have our little smelting area, which I'm probably going to change a little bit still, and it just kind of stops. I was thinking about making one of those like DNA helixes going up around the beacon. What do you guys think? I think it would look so rad to see that, right? Like just spiraling up. I'm not sure how far it would go, but I just wanted your general opinion on that before I actually built anything crazy. So, all right, guys, I'm heading over to the shopping district. Our shops have gotten a little stagnant because we have, I don't want to say bad pricing, but people are, you know, they're like, they've already bought what they need. So TNT sells decent, but I want to change the price of this. So we're going to change the price of these real fast, and then we're going to go over to the elytra shop and do the same. So 16 TNT, 2 diamonds. I'm going to go ahead and do 32 TNT instead for 2 diamonds. Hopefully that, you know, will help the pricing a little bit. Now that I have so much gunpowder that it's not even funny, I don't think it's going to matter too much. So for the elytras, previously I think we were selling them for 20 diamonds. I'm going to lower the price of them now, so let's do that. Oh, there's a doggo over here. Whose doggo is that? I don't know whose doggo that is. He's lonely though. All right, so did we sell any? We sold 1. So free shocker box, 25 diamonds each. Yeah, that's a bit too much now. I'm gonna go ahead and change that price to elytra 15. I'm gonna take it down 10 diamonds each. There we go. And then let's see, so you get a free shocker box, but I'm also gonna put down where do I want to put this? I'm gonna put this right here, I believe. I want to oh, you know what? I'm not going to be able to put it right there. I need to be able to place it and be able to open it. So this is a bunch of free loot that I got in the end, and I want to offer this to people. Put that right there, maybe. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got some wood. We are going to make a few signs here. So sticks, signs. I probably won't need that many. All right, so I am going to offer 2 different options for the loot inside of here. I'm going to call this the junk bin. So junk bin, and all items 2 diamonds. Yeah, 2 diamonds is fair. I think 2 diamonds is very fair. All items 2 diamonds. Just realized that I forgot to capitalize. 2 diamonds, 2 diamonds. There we go. Or let's see. Let's do 1 free item with elytra. And then we'll go back up real fast. Elytra purchase. There we go. So the junk bin is now active. You can purchase any one of the tools in here. Pretty good items for 2 diamonds, or if you purchase an elytra, you get a free shocker shell plus 1 free item out of the chest. I feel like that's a very good deal, actually. And I'll have to let the other hermits know about the 2 changes that we've made to the shop. And our next shop is definitely going to be our mob drop shop. So with that being said, guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Please check out my Patreon. It helps a lot. This is iJevin. Peace out, everybody.